blue shirt. Hello, everyone. My name is Chris, the Comic Vet. Hope this live stream finds you safe and well. Happy New Comic Book Day. If you're catching us on the rewind, God bless you. I appreciate it. So, the weather sucks here in Ontario. J-Man can back this up, but Ontario in Canada got hammered, and it hasn't stopped for well over, my God, Jay, you can verify, it's probably about 32 hours, it feels like. And it literally, I shouldn't say it came out of nowhere, but this fall has been so nice. So nice. It's had some rain. It's had a little bit of freezing rain. However, generally speaking, it's been well above freezing. Even on November 11th, which is a very special day to everyone around the planet, it was a nice day, all things considering. And then yesterday, Canada showed up. Let's just put it that way. Canada went extra Canada to catch up for the fact that nothing's happened since. Yeah, this is the point where I usually just complain about the weather, whether it's nice and hot or humid. But the one thing I can't stomach is snow. I know what you're thinking. Well, Chris, you live in Canada. Well, I actually live in like the second warmest province or second nicest climate in the country. Vancouver, I think J-Man would agree, has a reputation for being the nicest weather, as they're on the West Coast and, significantly north of California, which has probably the best weather in the wintertime. I'm sure Rob can verify for that.
We do.
Yeah. But it was it's been a tough go. Like, I know what you're thinking. Chris, well, it's winter. You guys are used to it. You guys can handle it. It's that first snow when drivers forget how to drive in winter driving. So they're basically like skateboarding everywhere out of control. And what's made this particular storm so difficult is the plows haven't been necessarily on top of their game. And that's what's made it so much of a pain in the butt. However, I got to Retro Rocket Comics today. Of course, Retro Rocket Comics is my LCS, friend of the channel, friend of everyone's channel. If you're not subscribed to Chris, son of Bruce, you're doing it wrong. And you should be following Retro Rocket Comics on Instagram, as well as their Facebook feed, which I believe they do some stuff consistently on Facebook. And I'm not on Facebook, but they are. And that's a good thing for them. And everyone should be supporting small business. And hey, let's be honest, that's what this show is primarily about. Showing new Comic Book Day haul or books that we picked up recently, and in supporting either local comic shops, small businesses, or going out to conventions and supporting small businesses that way. So let's bring everyone who's been hanging out back. Well, it's my only slabs partner, Rob.
18.3 degrees today.
Celsius?
Yes.
Get off my channel.
And we're expected to warm up for the rest of the week. We're going to hit a nice 22 degrees by next Wednesday.
Jay,
no, I'm not Rob's friend anymore. Sorry, let's put that. Take a shot.
Yeah, but I know you're significantly closer to the city than what I am, Jay. How was the snow out your way?
Not too bad. But as you have pointed out, on the first snow, I do not go anywhere because of what you said. No one can drive.
How to drive. Yeah.
I give it a week buffer. Like, I'm not leaving until there's been at least 3 or 4 snowfalls. And then people start to be like, oh yeah, snow. Yeah. I remember that now.
And they go put their snow tires on their cars.
And then they get their shit together, right?
A lot of people are going to be supporting those small businesses too.
Yeah.
Now, Scotty, what's it like down your neck of the woods?
It's 46 degrees Fahrenheit and sunny. Well, actually, I say
Rob,
sunny.
can
It's
you
dark.
translate? So, wait, the freezing mark is what, 37?
32.
32.
So he's at
still have decent
7.7 degrees for you.
So, like, I'll be honest, Scotty, if you and I went out for a coffee or something, I'd be in hoodie and a pair of shorts because that would be nice weather for me.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like zero's fine. I go for walks -5. Like, I'll go for a walk on.
All right. Now, Izzy is omnipresent in many ways, but I'm going to use this one. Izzy, what's it like in New York City?
25.
25.
Celsius or 25 Fahrenheit?
The real temperature.
Oh, so it's Celsius. So you're having a nice day.
Minus. He's minus 3.8.
Oh, okay. So you're below.
Okay.
So did you get any snow in the last 24 hours, Izzy?
No.
Okay. And everyone, please give a warm welcome to a new member to the comic book community, not only to the show tonight, but LJ from LJ's Comic Burrow has shown up. LJ, my man, welcome to Show Us What You Got.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm going to let you know what? I'm going to let you know the temperature of my weather. It's cold.
It's cold.
Cold.
Where you at, LJ?
That we can understand.
From York, PA. It's cold.
Yeah. So LJ's coming from the great state of Pennsylvania. Everyone, at this point, LJ is sitting somewhere between 65 and 67 subscribers. I just dropped a link to his YouTube channel. Everyone that's watching, would you mind doing LJ the solid to go subscribe to him? Let's try and get him up 5 or 6 subscribers throughout this show. I'd love to have LJ by the end of the year somewhere around 100 subscribers. Let's do what we all do best, and that support everyone that's in the comic book community. So thank you. So while we have a moment, I'm just going to say hello to the chat for everyone. Rob, do you like to say it, or do you want this one? Which one do you like?
Oh, this is nice.
Okay. All right. So Izzy, by the way, everyone is having issues, and he's going to come in off his phone now.
Yeah, now I'm on the phone.
Okay.
See what I mean?
Is he having issues? What else is new?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's a common problem, I guess.
We all got issues today, didn't we? That's the point of the.
Yeah, exactly.
You have
Boom! Look at Jay with the save.
Yeah.
He eked it out faster than I could get it out because I was reaching for the stack.
Lucretius was first today. Not only was he first, second, he was also third. Hello from New Mexico.
You know what? It's nice and warm where he's at.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Wherever he's at.
Yeah.
We don't.
Yeah,
we cannot
probably
compare
the
nor
warmest.
deny where he's at.
Yeah. Shout out to Miss So. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. And the owner of my LCS Retro Comics, it's Chris, better known as Son of Bruce on YouTube. Friend of my channel, friend of your channel, friend of everyone's channel. And Jay Man is omnipresent saying good day. And please, everyone, please consider subscribing to LJ. His link is dropped throughout the chat. Again, Scotty is also omnipresent, my man. Appreciate you coming here tonight.
It's actually cooler in Las Cruces, his neck of the woods, than it is at my house.
Wow.
Not by much, but
Very nice.
Channel member Brian LCS, I bet you he's got some nice weather too into his new digs. Brian, appreciate you coming by. And he's spotlighting that he's a member of the Comic Army. He's been a member of the Comic Army for 9 months. But more importantly, this Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the Comic Book Community Awards premiering. And it's going to be a big one. It's going to be the biggest one that we got yet. Please make sure, everyone, that you're tuned in 9 o'clock to hopefully see Rob and myself repeat. Maybe see Scotty Vaughn show up and grab his first award. And Izzy as well.
I'll be there.
And
We'll be there.
it's gonna be a fun night, and I'm looking forward to
DJ
it.
Links Awards.
Yep, and I'm glad to see that Circumstances Marcus is going to be co-hosting with Brian. So Brian doesn't necessarily have his hands full, but I hope that Marcus shows up in a tuxedo the same way that Brian does.
No, I want him in an evening gown.
Oh, yeah, his long flowing. Yeah. Anyways, shout out to channel member Jean Malo. Bonjour, Jean. Ça va? I'm glad to see that you join us again tonight, Jean, as well as channel member Dr. Von Hoots, Comics from the Spiral Dimension. DBH, we know it's a little bit later in your neck of the woods on the other side of the ocean. We appreciate you. Hope that you and your family are doing well. Channel member Digger Jim 720. Hello,
What's
Jim.
up, Digger?
I know Jim's excited to see what the new contributions to the Comic Army box is going to be tonight. So just stick around a little bit longer. Everyone will be spotlighting that new book that's going to be going in to next week's channel. Next week's customer channel member appreciation giveaway, better known as the Comic Army box. That'll take place next week when we let the ducks loose. Let's see, it kind of jumped on me. I feel like I quote Rob, and Rob is being omnipresent. By the way, Rob's a channel member as well. And channel member Adam better known as Collecting with Durs, Gaming, and Lurking, my beautiful legends.
So, dude,
I checked out Adam's new comic book day haul earlier today that he just dropped on his channel. Everyone, make sure that you swing over there, give that a like. Izzy is also being omnipresent. Let's see. Chris, if you get hammered, then we'll probably get it soon. Yeah. So Jean is considerably west of Jay and myself, more towards Quebec. So generally speaking, when Ontario gets it, Quebec gets it a lot worse because at that point it's gained moisture by crossing over the Great Lakes and heading into Quebec that way. Let's see. Yeah, 65.
nice.
So Lord Thoth, we appreciate you. Happy New Comic Book Day. I hope I'm pronouncing it Thoth.
Thoth, yeah.
Thoth.
Stop.
He's one of my Legion streamers.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in, LT.
Terrific. Again, everyone, this is a link to LJ's Comic Bureau. Make sure that you swing by and subscribe to this new member of the comic book community. The link will be sporadically dropped throughout the chat for people that are just joining us. Let's see. J-Man's got the right idea, as does Lord Thoth. Jim has already swung by and subscribed. Thank you for that. As has Jean Malo.
As has.
Ryan Riley.
What's up,
As
Ron?
has. As
What's up?
has. Ryan
As
Riley,
has.
happy new comic book day.
Yeah.
As has can.
As has. As an Ottawa boy, I get it. All right, so Lord Thoth is Canadian. Appreciate that. Thoth is good. Okay.
It means we've met
So-
just about every one of you guys now.
Okay.
Yep,
So
that's
Jean-
it. There's only 2 more people left, I think.
Right. Yeah, there's only 11, remember. So Jean Malo is saying that he's closer to Ottawa than I am Quebec or Montreal. Okay. Gary B, I'm sure he's getting some snow down in his neck of the woods in upstate New York, is saying, wait a minute, I thought someone named Chris was training nights this week. Now remember what I said. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesdays I'm available, but I do my own show at 7 p.m. So that's what's up. So yes, everyone, cat's out of the bag. I started a new job yet again, but this job has me working 4/10s, but it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and that the shift I'm going to be covering is an afternoon shift.
4/10s.
So Wednesdays I'm available. So for those of you who are interested in having my ugly mug come on your channel, we need to pre-record it at some point, or I can show up on Wednesdays or Saturday, Sundays, just not when I'm on this handsome fellow's show at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, which, by the way, is nominated for a Comic Book Community Award. And we'll see this Saturday night at 9 p.m. if we get to repeat. I feel like
So
I
you're
just
not
said a lot.
available. So you're not available on Mondays.
I'm not available on Mondays. No.
Oh, okay. So much for asking
Shout
you.
out to Dope Comics. We appreciate you, my man. Happy New Comic Book Day. Okay, that's the sweat. Yeah. See, Gary likes to have a little bit of fun at my expense. So everyone, we're going to kind of get right into it. We have a handful of people. Let me get that branding out of the way there. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, there we go. I don't want to cover up Rob's handsome face. I can't have it. So my new comic book day was pretty good. Chris from Retro Rocket Comics had all my books ready for me, as always. So Chris, thank you for that, my man. And there wasn't stuff that I kind of forgot about. And it's one of those good new comic book days where everything showed up. So Chris hasn't had any issues, so knock on wood, when it comes to getting his books in lately. So I'm going to start with my new comic book day haul, and then we're going to get into what's going to be given away next week to the Comic Army in the Comic Army box via Duck Race. And I know Izzy loves the big Duck Race. So Chris was kind enough to toss in DC Connect. Now, I spotlight some of these sometimes, but this one I'm really intrigued by just because of what's on the cover here. We're talking about the Joker Year One. And they kind of has that flavor of the Killing Joke. So I hope they kind of expand off that story. I hope that's the Year One that we're going to be getting when it comes to this. So I got to admit, this is the first time in a long time I'm excited about a potential DC arc. And I haven't, so Chip Zdarsky's at the helm. I was going to say, I don't know who's writing it, but if Zdarsky's at the helm, I'm sure it's going to be pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Do we really need another Joker origin? I'm just saying.
Nope.
No, but Chip's an amazing writer. I'd love to see what he's going to do with this.
It's year one though. It's not an origin story.
Yeah,
it's like
it is.
Batman Year One was not an origin story.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it was going to be Joker as a baby. I thought it was like his first
no.
year of life.
What?
No, it's his red.
that's-
It's going to be his red
This is
hood
what happens on my channel.
time.
Yeah,
Probably his
thank
red
you
hood
so
Joker.
much,
time
my man. I
transforming
appreciate
into
it.
the Joker.
I kind of want to see that now. Baby Joker.
I would be more likely to pick that up.
Joker? That'd be awesome.
No, Baby Joker. Do you think he came out laughing or crying?
Crying.
And then the doctor
Right.
slapped him, and then he like bit his hand or something.
Threw a grenade at him. Yeah.
That's laughing.
That's that moment he fell in love with nurses, and then
So-
he kills them.
As always on this channel, we start with Rob.
The franchise.
He's right. The franchise. This is Amazing Spider-Man. This is the prelude to the to Gang War, better known as First Strike. This is, I believe, just a one shot. Now, I was kind of humming and hawing on whether to pick this up or not, but Chris said, "Hey, something spectacular happens to a villain in this. You don't want to miss out." So it doesn't take much to twist my rubber arm when it comes to Spider-Man. So I picked it up. It is a Zeb Wells book. And I am one of those that's kind of poo-pooing the idea of them visiting the storyline that it's already taken place in the 80s, just before Kraven's Last Hunt. If anyone's familiar with that, it was the gang war storyline then, which was being led by the Kingpin and the Hobgoblin. So we'll see what Zeb Wells does with this. But when I talked to Chris about that earlier, he did say they do make mention that, hey, this kind of thing has been done before. At least the gang war idea has been done before.
You know, because New York doesn't have gang wars, so let's just do more than one.
Never mind that Tombstone just started off the current volume with a gang war. So
Yeah, just saying.
So you know what Spider-Man story or what Spider-Man comic book doesn't have those kind of problems?
the gang war tie-in.
Miles Morales, which does happen to be its gang war tie-in. So we'll see.
This is a
Good
key,
for
this
you,
is a
Rob.
key,
Good
this
for
is a
you,
key
buddy.
issue. This
So,
is a key
yeah,
issue
this
where
is,
he gets brass knuckles.
Yeah, so yeah, that's right. Spec. This is issue 12 of Miles Morales. I said it before and I'll say it again. I'm sure Brian LCS, who's watching, can verify the best Spider-Man title out there right now that's ongoing belongs to Miles. Sadly, not
Right now.
Peter.
Right now.
Right now. A
Yeah,
book that I
that's
highly
okay.
recommend for everyone to give an opportunity to is Captain America. This latest volume is now at issue number 3. This particular volume I'm finding is off to a better start than the last volume. And I loved the last volume where they basically, Captain America, Steve Rogers took off the costume and returned back to New York just to kind of find some roots and meet some new friends. And it kind of went from there. This is actually doing a much better job. Not to say that last one was not good. Like I said, it was great. This is off to a much better start. If you can find issue 1 and issue 2 at your LCS, or hey, reach out to retrorocketcomics.com. You need to try and give this an opportunity. Captain America is really good. It's almost at the same pace where Wonder Woman is. So I would kind of give both of those books to, I would give both of those books a recommendation to those that are new into comic books. Pick up Captain America, pick up Wonder Woman. You'll have a flavor of Marvel and DC and go from there. Let's switch gears and go into the independents.
Will you call it the book of the week?
Book or cover?
No, in this case, book, because you're talking about the story rather than the cover.
No, not yet. I'll show you the book of the week.
Don't forget
This
the
is-
cover.
This is not it, but this is cover of the week for me. This is Something is Killing the Children, issue 35. I gotta admit, it's time to wrap up the Cutter arc. It's Tynan's being extra Tynan with this. He's dragging it out. We saw what happened
Cut
with
it
Batman.
out.
We saw what happened with Batman, but here we are. But this is a fantastic cover. Chris did have just a normal cover A pulled for me, but when I saw this one, I'm like, Here we have Erica striking the pose with a machete in her hand and a chainsaw and her totem on the other hip. Let's go, baby. Something is Killing the Children. Everyone needs to pick up those back issues if you haven't read it. It is fantastic storytelling. Speaking of great storytelling, this is Grimm from Stephanie Phillips. This is issue 15. When this particular arc started, I was kind of humming and hawing. I thought it was not that good. And then it just went from 0 to 100. Pardon me, it went to 0 to 88 miles an hour. and I'm really enjoying Grimm. I gotta admit, this is probably Stephanie Phillips' best writing since her earlier writing a couple of years ago on Harley Quinn. Story of the week belongs to issue 29 of Firepower. Now, I believe this is the second last issue. Issue 30 is going to be the final Firepower, and then Robert Kirkman and Chris Samney are just going to be shutting it down. For those that don't know much about this, this is like Street Fighter meets Mortal Kombat meets Jackie Chan meets modern day Planet Earth. And it's just a whole lot of action fun. If you like any kind of martial arts or anything like that in your comic books, Firepower is the comic for you. The artwork is really, really good. The fact that Kirkman and Samney have been there since issue 1, or I should say issue 0, which was the free comic book day book. It's been terrific. I'm very sad to see it go. So I'm looking forward to issue 30 to see how Kirkman wraps up this story. But this, Izzy, story of the week.
Story of the week, guys. You heard it here first.
So who's my favorite modern day artist?
Oh, well, never mind.
Oh my God, she's a fembot.
I did not see that one.
So this is Harley 35, 34. So this is Harley Quinn issue 34.
Yeah, that Frizzin,
by Jenny Frizzin, and yeah, it's a different take for Jenny Frizzin, but I like it. It's still got that kind of, what's the right word? Where the
Je ne sais quoi?
Where the red is kind of blending in together. What have we been calling that?
Negative space.
Negative space. So it kind of has that negative space flavor to it. But yeah, different cover. But Chris knows I'm a sucker for her artwork, and it was on my pull list. Best DC title going right now is Detective Comics. Some people can argue Superman, and I would not argue hard against that. But Ram V's take on Batman in Detective Comics right now is very, very good. This is 1030. Oh, 1037. This is 1078. My goodness, they're approaching 1100 really quick. I guess when you put out a book every 2 weeks, that's what happens, right?
There's a goal.
So, this. Let me see. I just want to, before I get into the last donation to the Comic Army box, I just want to say hello to some people. Yeah, Brian knows what's up. Please hit that like button. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that.
Sure.
Kyle, my man, happy new comic book day. Kyle, thank you for joining us, as well as Art, host of the Warren Show, my man. Hope things are good in your neck of the woods. Thank you for stopping by, as well to Chop and Drop. I believe Chop is nominated for comic book or for community supporter, and he'll find out this Saturday night if he brings home the trophy.
Let's go, Chop.
Let's
Chop
see.
and drop. Chop
So
and
Chop,
drop.
best of luck for that. The book that's going into the Comic Army box is something where Rob is probably going to shake his head because I'm going to start this way. It's the 5th printing. Yeah. See, 5th printing. However, this is an iconic cover. And when I was kind of going through Retro Rocket Comics back issues, when I saw it, I'm like, as someone that loves the United States, I was kind of surprised. It made me realize I don't have this book in my own collection. However, I'm going to pull this one and I'm going to put it into the Comic Army box. Like I said, it's iconic. It's the Amazing Spider-Man issue 583.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
The 5th
that was
printing
cool.
of
Hey, I know that guy.
I think I have, like, a
Spider-Man
third print.
going all.
That's the third print.
5th.
No, I think I have a
Wow.
third print.
Okay.
I got the first print.
I think I've got the first print also. Yeah.
Okay.
And the second print.
I don't have a print, so all I have is this one, and it's temporarily. So yeah, this will be going into the Comic Army box, which will be drawn next week via Duck Race to the channel members. All you have to do is join the channel membership. The join button should be down below. But again, we have former President of the United States, Barack Obama, in front of the Lincoln Memorial, where Spider-Man's taking his picture, going all paparazzi. So yeah.
I feel like Spider-Man could have got a better picture. He probably could have snuck
So
in a
if you
different.
like the back of his head though. Just
This-
like
yeah,
a
this
little-
is not good. I wouldn't, if I was the paparazzi, I wouldn't pay for that. Or if I wouldn't pay for that.
J.
picture.
Jonah Jameson is not going to be
He's-
impressed. Eh?
Yeah, he's not going to be impressed with that one.
Crap.
So that's going into the Comic Army box, as well as all of this.
Wow.
So the first one I'm going to start with.
Now that's a stack.
Yeah.
So
that
this
is a stack.
is a poster. Chris from Retro Rocket Comics donated a poster, which is in my hand, in the graphic that you
Sweet.
see there for Gang War, featuring all of those that's going to be battling on the streets of New York.
Because
So
We
that's
all
going to be
know
going in the Comic Army box.
Spider-Man needs a bat.
Yeah.
That's a cool poster.
From Jay's LCS, Gotham Central Comics, located in Toronto. Pardon me, just on the border of Toronto and Mississauga, right by Toronto's International Airport. He's thrown in his store exclusive for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Armageddon game issue number 1, the Virgin variant, with the cover being done by Bjorn Berens. That's being
Sweet.
tossed in. As well as another store exclusive for Battle Chasers. This book is signed by Mike Del Mundo, right here where my finger is pointing. A nice homage cover from Battle Chasers. And the third book that Gotham Central Comics has donated is the 2023 New York City Comic Con exclusive of Creepshow.
Show.
So yeah,
Excellent
thank you
series.
thank you to Carlos for donating those 3 books. For those that don't know, I recently did a comic store tour of Gotham Central Comics. Please check out my older videos. It's in there. And Carlos was kind enough to donate 3 books to this month's giveaway. So at this point, I want to recognize my LCS, Retro Rocket Comics, and Chris was kind enough to donate some books as well. The first is the BTC, Marvel Voices Wakanda Forever issue number 1, the Virgin variant, done by John Jang. So big time collectibles, by the way. Let me flip
I
this
know
over
those
here.
guys.
Yep. Chris also donated Paul Dini's Jingle Bell.
Batman.
And so, yeah, this is a trade paperback book that he's donated.
Awesome.
Chris has also donated the DC Universe Christmas, a trade paperback that features a bunch of classic Christmas time comic books inside.
Cool.
He's also donated this foiled out of its mind Darkwing Duck, Negaduck foil,
Shiny.
issue number 1. That's pretty cool. I know some of you guys collect that. He's also donated Unnatural Order issue number 1. We know that there is some issues with people getting this book for free or whatever. So if you happen to win, this book is going to be tossed in there as well. As is this Batman foiled out book. I believe this is issue 1 through 140, whatever the last month was. This is the foiled out version for that. Thank you. 139. The Kari Like Atari foiled out version of Spider-Boy issue number 1. Love it. Love it. I've donated White Widow issue number 1, the Archer variant cover, as well as the Supergirl foiled out issue number 1. Again, who's the artist? Jay?
Will Jack.
Will Jack. Thank you.
Sorry, my name ain't Jay, but
I thought Jay would be.
No, I don't know anybody's. I don't know anyone's names.
Oh,
I know
okay.
Jenny Frizen now because you mentioned it 400 times.
That's right. Well,
Otherwise, I don't know.
man, Jay, if you were at the show yesterday with Cliff, you would have won big time. I'm thinking about it.
This is the local comic shop day edition of Spider-Boy issue number 1, cover done by Chris Capana. Also, I know Scotty Vaughn has this, but this is
Beautiful.
She-Hulk issue number 1. One of the best foil covers I've ever seen made ever, especially how that water is there. Yeah. Hello, everyone. There's actually water on that cover.
I don't see it.
Okay. And also the New York City Comic Con exclusive of Legion of Superheroes Millennium issue number 2, the silver foil variant. So there's a couple different New York City Comic Con exclusives in there from different years. But yeah, that is the Comic Army box. Again, all you have to do is join the channel membership. and this could be yours next week.
Good thing that this is your channel.
There's so many. Yeah.
It's a good thing it's your channel, Chris, because we spent 30 minutes on you.
Okay. Never mind the 15 minutes beforehand, though, right?
We
Eh.
got a 30-minute.
I'm not going to argue. I'm not arguing on that one.
Jay,
I'm not arguing.
show
I'm
us
just
what you
making an
got.
observation.
All right, so I didn't get too much this week. Conan,
Nice.
number 5.
Yeah, that's a nice
Now,
cover.
that's
I read
a
the
sword.
first 3. Haven't read 4 and 5 yet, but like it's Conan, so it's got to be good. I really liked this a lot. I don't know. I thought it was pretty fun. I like this like armor kind of look. That's kind of cool.
You ever notice when someone said, I really like this a lot, it's like a way of saying, I'm surprised I like this book. So
I'm
why did you
surprised I like
purchase it?
any modern comic. So if I like
why-
any modern comic, it's a surprise.
Okay. Fair enough.
Sorry, I'm that guy. I'm that guy.
You're that guy.
Yeah, this I despised. I hated it, but I'll still finish it because it's Alan Scott, so I'll finish it. But nothing happened in it, so you can skip this issue. Just read the next one. I'm sure this will play no factor.
That's
I have not read any of these yet, but I have them all. I'm waiting to just get like a whole bunch. I'm just going to do one day, just read it all in one day, and maybe have like a hot chocolate or something and just go through the whole entire thing. So I'm looking forward to reading this. Surprise! I liked this. This Marvel. So it's a Marvel comic, which I'm allergic to, and it's also Kamala Khan, and I liked it. So there you go. Plus, I like this homage.
And
cover.
it's a mutant book now.
It's a mutant. Yeah. So there you go.
So is
it-
it,
it's
is it
advertised
officially
first Wednesday of every month.
it officially an X-Men book now? That's what you're saying?
She's a mutant. I did get this. This is Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt Volume 1.
Gundam.
Gundam, however you want to say it.
God damn, that's a good book.
Gundam. But like,
Channel member Beckerman's in the house. Michael,
they got
happy new comic book day.
a
Kelly
couple of
Comics,
color
thank you for
pages.
joining us. Happy new comic book day.
So
Kelly.
it's pretty cool.
And I said,
Pretty
God damn.
Gundam.
Angry Otter Comics. We appreciate you stopping by. Happy new comic book day.
That is it for comics. I did get this. I opened it right before the stream started, which is
Let's go.
Barbarella
Yes.
4K.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Sounds like there's at least one intelligent person besides myself on here.
Oh, that's really cool.
Wow. That's
I didn't say who it
Wow.
was. I just you know.
Yeah, come on.
Whoa.
That's
okay.
it for that is it for me. Short week or small week.
Thank you, Jay.
That's what
Thank
she said.
you.
While we have 30 people watching right now, I want to introduce everyone to LJ. LJ has a YouTube channel that's brand new. It's called LJ's Comic Burrow. I just dropped a link in there at the beginning of the live stream. LJ was somewhere between 65 and 67. Everyone, if I can invite you to please go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Obviously, the man talks about comic books, and this is his first step into this particular live stream. So, LJ, I want to welcome you to my channel and welcome you to show us what you got. Now, my man,
Welcome.
show us what you got.
Hello, everybody. I just want to say first, thank you very much for the invite for the show. I heavily appreciate. I appreciate you, Chris, for getting me on here.
My pleasure.
This wouldn't be a show that I would actually do unless I'm able to make it my own, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. All right. The first thing I'm going to say is, if you ever watch my show, I always talk about rescuing. I always talk about going down to the SPCA, always doing something. When you go to get an animal, always do your research. So I actually had a chance today to go and get new comic books, but something else came up, and I want to first say is this. I had a chance to get new comic books, but instead, I'm going to introduce everybody to my new family member.
Oh, very
Her
good.
name is Tiffany. 5 years old.
Awesome.
She's
Best
baby,
guest
beautiful
ever.
blue. So I'm going to tell you that was the best new comic book day gift I think I've ever gotten. So this is pretty awesome.
Good for
So,
you.
that's the thing. I always do push on my shows is definitely doing rescues and doing stuff like that. The next thing here is I might as well get on with it. Now these are old books. that I ended up picking up the new comic on last Friday for Black Friday. They had different specials and stuff like that. So first thing I'm going to talk to you about is I'm going to tell you a little bit about this book right
yes,
here.
Sir.
Beautiful, beautiful book. David Mack.
David
I
Mack,
absolutely
goodness.
love this.
David Mack,
First
goodness.
Echo. First Echo. My wife is going to get this definitely pressed, and we're going to get that graded. Beautiful, beautiful book there.
Good
Yep.
for
Is
you,
that
man.
sorry, first Echo you said?
Yeah.
First appearance of Echo.
Oh my
yeah.
god! I think I have that from when it came out, and I didn't know that was the first Echo.
Oh yeah, that's a big spec book right
Oh
now, Jay.
crap!
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Hey, not a problem.
Uh,
when you go to
awesome
shop-
David Mack cover. So.
yep.
Yeah, David
And-
Mack did the cover. It's Echo came out in the early David Mack
2008.
runs. Yeah.
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 He's right,
Oh.
2008. Shout out
Well,
to the
since-
Cantonese Comic Kid and Nick's Kicks and Comics. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by.
And
So
since
dude-
I helped you discover that book here, when you go to sell it, you send all half that money home down to my end. I promise I'm not going to complain. Just,
Selling is against the law at my house. I don't sell anything. I just buy bigger houses.
There's that
On
CJ
behalf
guy.
of the panel tonight, I will be the only one to say hello, Comic Journey. Please continue, LJ.
all right.
Happy birthday, CJ.
Next
Happy
book I
birthday.
picked up is
Oh,
beautiful, beautiful book.
yeah.
Right there. Amazing. Camera appearance of Ego. The third book I picked up is Spawn 222, an homage to Amazing Spider-Man 316.
I like it.
Added this little
It's
baby
not
boy to my
homaging
collection.
himself.
So,
You know, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it for yourself.
That's
you know what
right.
I'm saying?
so here you go. Being a kid from the 80s, I'm not going to lie. They never had shiny books. And when I see a nice shiny
cool.
book like that, had to go
Oh,
pick
dude.
this one up.
Yeah, man.
So,
Totally.
John Byrne cover, amazing, right there. All right. I'm a Del Otto fan, so when I saw this baby come up, my little shiny
Oh.
Carnage,
Very
Yeah.
nice.
yeah,
Very
That was a
nice.
good. That was definitely a good.
absolutely beautiful. I love that cover.
Yes.
All right, and now I'm a Jim Starlin fan, so I had a chance, $10 a piece, to pick up Captain
Oh
Marvel 30.
yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Look at that left hook coming in there too. Very nice.
Hey, Jay, relax, dude. It's just a comic.
No, it's not. It's not
No,
just
it's
a
not.
comic.
Just a comic.
It's not just a comic.
It's
Jay-
not
Jay's
just a
Starlin.
comic.
Yeah, but I'm a little concerned with Jay because he's like, oh yeah.
Because these are these are real comics. These are the
He's
real
just
comics.
breathing really hard. There's things happening that we shouldn't be going through.
LJ,
Relax,
carry
Jay.
on. Just
Listen-
ignore Izzy. You go ahead, man.
What's really crazy is the screen keeps flipping out, and I'm like, oh my god, he's getting upset. But and then Captain Marvel number 31, last book I picked up last week. So I just wanted to show those bad boys off.
You know,
Wow.
hold that back up for a sec, LJ. Hold that back up.
Yeah.
Look how ripped Captain Marvel is there.
Of course.
My goodness. I don't know.
Well,
if
he's
that-
gonna be
I
able
don't
to
know if
take on
that's Christina
everybody.
doing that cover, but my goodness, he is jacked. Must be that
Yeah.
steroid era in the late 70s,
Notice how
early
Jay
80s
didn't
there.
Jay didn't say anything this time.
Because,
Okay, man. What else you got for us? That's
what
good.
else? Yeah, like come on.
I'll be honest, Chris. That's all I got for this week to be able to show off. So I
Strong
thank
first
you very,
appearance.
very much
Yeah,
for
man.
letting me come in.
Strong
Yep.
first appearance.
Scotty said it best. Strong first appearance. Better words could not have been spoken. LJ, thank you so much, my man. The invitation's always there to come back. Everyone,
Thank
again,
you so
I just
much. I do
recently
appreciate it.
just dropped. I just dropped a link to LJ's channel, LJ's Comic Burrow. Please swing over there, everyone. Just subscribe to him. He's got a brand new YouTube channel. Let's welcome him into the comic book community the way that we do with everyone. LJ, again, my man, thank you so much for showing us what you
You're
got.
welcome. And I'll be dropping another one of my next shows sometime tonight, probably between 2:30 and 3 o'clock in the morning. So just
Very
let
good.
everybody know.
Very good. Rob, my only slab brother. Show us
Hi,
what
how
got.
are you, Chris?
I'm good. I'm good.
You know what? I picked something up today somehow. In my stack of stuff, there was a goddamn Fortnite book in my goddamn
Oh,
shit that I got here. And you know what I always have to do with
Good
these
evening,
guys?
John. Thank you for joining us.
We can't stand Fortnite books. I don't know what the
Why
hell
are you
Wow.
ripping up like
they're
Aaron? You
dealing
could have
with.
put that in
You
your
know,
giveaway
fellas,
box.
It's still got
Thank
the
you
code.
for doing that.
Code's still
I
good.
appreciate that. Thank you.
We
That's
have
good.
never given away a Fortnite book. Every time I get a Fortnite book, we destroy it.
Uh,
So
You could have just
Rob,
waited for a
hold on a
whack
second.
moment.
That's valid.
Nah.
That's
Jay,
I've
valid.
man,
got
thank
plenty
you
of
for
other
stopping
books to
by.
whack.
Jay,
I
we
don't
know
need
you
to waste-
gotta pop off. So Jay,
Yep.
man, thank you so much, my man. I'll see you next
you.
week, brother.
Take care, guys.
Bye, Jay.
Adios.
Bye, Jay.
Either.
Bye.
Anyways, Detective
Yes,
Comics.
sir.
A little more DC there. That Frizon.
Yeah.
Frizon.
Frizon.
The one person in the world who continues to pick up Planet Comics is this dude.
I always wonder why Antarctic
Oh,
Press
good.
always comes up with these books.
Because
How good is it, though?
there's
How good is Planet?
Somebody's buying these books.
somebody has to buy them. How good is it? Well,
Yeah,
good
how
is
good is it?
subjective. Good is a subjective term. And it really depends upon how much you enjoy cheesy, lame stuff.
I
Yes,
think I'm gonna have
sir.
to pick it up.
The Miles Morales. The Miles Morales incentive variant.
Very nice.
Ooh,
So everyone,
that's very
that's the background I'm using for this thumbnail. I thought that when I saw that cover, I'm like, oh, that is just spectacular. I thought it was really, really well done. So good for you, Rob. I think you should get that graded.
And then I picked up from last week incentive variant for Void Rivals. I didn't pick up issue 6 for some reason. So
Now,
just
but
grabbed
you do have issue 4. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then my wife demanded that I pick up the Wheel of Time books. And so there we are. We had to pick that up. That came out, I guess, the other week. But so pulled issue 1. Rest on order. That was the new stuff. But I continue to go through the bin and pull some more of that Bronze Age horror. Get some
Ooh.
unexpected
Like the
issue
Very
issue
nice.
171, and then issue 170.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
And issue 169.
Oh, they changed the trade dress on that cover. Wow. So, Rob, is that early 70s or late 60s?
This is 70s.
Okay.
166.
Yeah,
In fact, this would be probably late since it's 25 cents. This is 165.
Wow. Now, Rob, these are all short stories in those books, right? They're not.
Yeah,
they're
there's
not
usually multiple short stories.
Okay.
164.
So it's an anthology series.
Spooky.
Yeah, these would take and then 163.
I like
It
that.
re-
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that might be the best one of the bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are kind of fun because they it's always weird. They get these series that start off as one thing and they switch over. It's like Unexpected originally started off as sci-fi. And so I have some earlier issues where it's got a lot of Space Ranger throughout it. And then later on, it's around issue in the 80s, around issue 75 to 80, it starts switching to sci-fi horror. And then eventually just transitions completely over to horror for the remaining like 200 something issues. But anyways, that was that.
Oh, okay. Shout out to the master of the shop for Comics to stop by. Shopper, my man, hope that you're doing well. And shout out to 23 Munch. Thank you for stopping by. Happy New Comic Book Day. So yeah, Rob, those I gotta say to you, I appreciate the fact you're doing those deep dives into those bins to get those classic horror books. I like to look at them.
Yeah, we got it. What was nice is the local shop got a big collection that came in, and the manager of the shop was letting me know, and so I've been kind of going through there and just adding to this couple of the runs. There's some stuff in there like I haven't gone and pulled any of their House of Mystery books, but they're asking a little bit more for those books than I want to pay. given the condition. So I'm not
So
doing those. And
before I throw it over to Scotty, obviously that run that we were just talking about, there's one huge key, but are there more than, is it just more than Swamp Thing that's in there that presents a key
for a House of Mystery, or
right?
They're probably, yeah. Well, there's some that are more desirable based on who the artist is and such that are working on them.
So if there's
but
some rights,
there's
in
generally
books, there's
not a ton of key issues
right
in there, other than the whoever the artist is.
Right. So for obviously then there's a lot of rights and fans out there, and I guess they're the ones
That's exactly the
driving the premium up there. Yeah.
Yeah, that those rights and covers and stuff go run that series up higher. But what's cool is on some of these things you can go through these and you find some of these artists, like there's some of these guys that did, especially like on the Marvel side, there was a lot of stuff that was being done by so various artists that you don't associate necessarily with horror. I mean, Romita did a lot of
yes, he
did
did
a lot of stuff, and then of course Neil Adams did a bunch of horror stuff. There, so it's always kind of fun to find some of those artists and stuff on some of these books, and it's just so funny because we had this horror books were such a big deal in the golden age, and then they disappeared during the age of superheroes in the silver age. Bronze age they came back strong, and then they've they still exist, but they've kind of gone quieter. They kind of, after in the 80s they kind of really disappeared again. And more recently, we start to see them coming back again. So it's kind of like horror books almost kind of take like a 20-year cycle. Yeah, and I think it was with this recent cycle that might be quieting down right now. It's The Walking Dead that spearheaded it about 15 years ago. Shout out to channel member El Green Machine, Larry, my man. Happy New Comic Book Day. Thank you for that, Rob. Okay, throw Scotty into that position. Rob is screwing around with me. Scotty, show us what you got, man.
All right, cool. I got a pretty small stack this week. Not too much. I'll start off with this. This is my DC stuff. I don't know why this was in my box, honestly, but it was in there. So I went ahead and grabbed it. But it's a Redondo cover for, what is it? Titan Beast World issue 1. So I don't know. I grabbed it.
Yeah, I had the same problem where I had that stupid Amazing Spider-Man war book in my box when I got there, and I said, "Yeah, no, I'm not buying this."
Yeah, that's what I should have said with that one, and probably this one too. But I went ahead and grabbed this because I'm not gonna say I liked issue 1. It was okay, so I'm gonna continue and see how this one is. We got Power Girl issue 3.
Oh,
yeah, that's an interesting angle.
I did not see this cover.
Yeah, that's pretty
nice.
My
goodness.
She's coming and going.
You're still watching. Can you put this cover in my poll list, please? Just go ahead and put that right in my poll box.
I didn't even know she had a cape.
That's a real nice belt she's wearing there, boys. I just got to point that out. That Scott, thank you so
much
for pointing
it. It ties it all together, is what that belt does.
Yeah.
Amazon
and
Attack.
Fleur shows up.
Yeah, issue 2 of Amazon Attack. This was a beautiful variant.
Yes.
So Yara Flor is one of my favorite DC characters. So.
Yeah, I really enjoy her as well.
Yeah. Had to pick up again. Trish Forstner, her newest cover. Darkwing Duck issue 10. I don't know if I'm going to like this. I typically don't like these type of books, but I grabbed it just to see. So we're going to check it out.
Yeah.
Pretty cheeky cover, badonkadonk.
Yeah.
the boys are speaking up now.
There's a cool cover for Spider-Woman. I don't know who did this cover. I thought it was Art Germ, but it's not. So
very nice.
That's kind of
cool. A terrific cover.
And then I had pre-ordered a couple of blanks. I got this Batman 89 and
Power Bomb cover. Come on, man. Oh, I did not know they did a blank for Conan the Barbarian.
Awesome.
Yeah. And this is the coolest one. I thought that was cool.
Very nice.
But I wanted to show you guys.
That's maybe what you get drawn on there.
Yeah, it depends. I wanted to show you guys. So,
do the Deadpool with the baby legs, doing the basic instinct on it.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah. I picked up some cool Black Friday stuff I wanted to show you guys, though. I picked up this Looney Tunes 10-cent Dell
Ooh.
from
Oh,
No,
Oh,
very
that's
nice.
cool.
63.
Very nice.
That is really nice.
Shout out to
I've never
John's
heard of
Comics with Kids.
Homer the
Oh,
Happy Ghost.
Homer.
Homer?
Yeah, he's
Homer.
Casper's buddy, man. Don't you?
Oh,
okay.
okay.
No, I'm just
I'd
making
never
that
heard
up.
of
I have no.
Oh.
Okay.
Johnny, we appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
Oh, you picked up
Smurfs?
the Smurfs.
Absolutely. That is awesome. I have that one.
We got Mighty Mouse homage.
Here I come to
That's
save the
terrific.
day.
And look, whoa,
Yeah.
before you put that down, that's a Marvel comic that
Yeah.
they're
Yep.
homaging there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
No, they're homaging the
Very nice.
DC
I
comic. on
get
a
that,
Marvel
but it's a
comic.
Marvel comic.
But you said that's a
I
Marvel
know what
comic.
I said. I pulled an Izzy. You got to let it go.
Who?
Doctor Who.
Who?
Doctor Who's first appearance in American comics.
Nice.
Got that for pretty cheap.
It's bigger
With
on
some
the
Power
inside.
Pack.
I read a lot of
Yeah.
Power Pack in my teen years. I got to admit.
It's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Oh, first appearance.
Wow.
First,
Now we have a key.
Very, very nice.
that's actually that is a double key. That is not just a
Yeah.
key.
It's a reprint.
Was
it? Farland.
It's
not.
the Marvel. It's the Marvel team up.
Okay.
Right.
Let's see. We got some more McFarlane.
Look at that
I'm almost
smile
done.
on the leader.
I love McFarlane's leader. Ah, yes, I remember that book when I was a kid.
Look at that
Check this
forehead.
one out though. Boom.
Ah,
There it is. Oh,
Yeah.
Nick,
It's my
Nick, to the
first
front,
copy.
please.
This is my
Yes.
first copy. I've never owned this before, so I was super happy with this.
Well, good
So
for
I
you.
may
man.
submit
Good
this.
for you.
But that's me though. In with a
Awesome.
bang.
Can't remember. Trev, the shipping guru, has joined us. Trev, my man, great
Trev.
job earlier
What's up,
today.
What's up, dude?
Appreciate you stopping by. Good
Yeah, I
job,
got
man.
some good stuff on Black Friday.
It's very, very impressive. Izzy, show us
Hi,
what
guys.
you got.
all right. So I went light this week too. So I'm gonna keep it quick. Spidey.
Friday.
So we got Spidey. I got a Scotty Young book, which I thought was kind of cool, and you got Howard.
I missed
Awesome.
Howard the
Awesome.
Duck. Damn it.
Awesome cover.
That
I
is a
knew it
cool
didn't
book.
seem like I grabbed much Marvel this week. I only had one
Yeah.
Marvel book.
So I picked that.
Great cover.
I don't know why he needs a sword when he has claws, but what the hell? Never understood
Love it.
that.
The sword's a lot
it's-
longer than the claws are.
Yeah, I know, but he's the best
But-
at what he does, right?
Yeah.
All right,
The,
but it's,
the Howard the Duck there, is that a Zdarsky book?
yeah.
Okay, because Zdarsky did Howard the Duck a few years back, and it was terrific. Howard the Duck and Rocket Raccoon
It
were
was.
the lead characters in that miniseries. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a fun
That's
cover
good.
by Jorge Jimenez.
Yes,
that
sir.
was-
Action
was my-
Comics.
I like this cover. Another
So,
cover that. Yeah,
Izzy,
go
can
ahead.
you see anyone in the windows? Like, are their faces pressed against the window?
Yeah, just like a kid.
Okay.
It's like a little kid that's facing on the window. It's kind of hard to kind of see it. So they put
Okay.
it. He put it at an angle, but there's a kid in there. So there's that one, and here's Batman looking at Superman from a different angle. He's like, "What is he doing?" Over at Detective.
It's got
Look,
a Sam Keith
yep.
flavor to it. Eh?
It does.
Yellow.
It
Yellow.
does.
I got a yellow comic.
Yeah.
Just realized that. So there's your yellow. This is, I'm trying to read the name. It is Jason Sean Alexander. Jason Sean Alexander. All right, so that's Detective.
It's an
I got-
interesting take.
I got me some Batman 89 Echoes. Pick that up. All right. I picked up this is an art germ, baby, of Donna.
Oh,
I like that.
Look at the
you know what that's
stars.
a candidate for, Izzy?
This is a candidate for Lasso of the Week.
Cover of the week, yes. All the
Lasso of
stars
the
in the
week.
right places.
And
That's
the
pretty.
last one,
I missed
the last one I picked up will not remain like this because I'm going to do something with this.
Yes, you
So.
grabbed one too. Cool.
You know what, you know how it is. If it's a blank, I gotta pick it up. So
Very nice.
yeah, that's all I got. I got a DC Connect as well, and
Yep.
coming. I saw something that was interesting here that's kind of stood out. Where was it? That I thought was interesting. Where I know I saw it somewhere. Where did it go? 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 Anybody want to go to Barkham Asylum?
Oh boy.
Welcome.
Is Jeff in there?
That's just weird.
Come
Barkham Asylum is coming.
on. Oh.
It's got to be
Let's go.
geared to a really young audience.
Really? You would think?
You think?
Well, I hope,
I mean,
or
it's
they're
gotta
jumping
be.
the shark.
Like a kiddie book, though, not even a comic format. Like a kid's book.
Barkham Asylum. Come
Barkham Asylum.
on. Ooh.
Yeah, I just saw it and I was okay.
Yeah, I bet you that's like a kiddie book.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Adult classic right there.
Yeah.
So that's
Izzy,
what's happening.
Izzy,
there.
while I got you blowing up there, why don't you tell us what's coming up on the IzzyVerseNYC YouTube channel?
Sure. So we got some videos popping up. There's a video from an Only Slab win that I have that's supposed to be dropping this Friday if I can get the computer to work properly. Also, if you drop a comment on any video from now to the end of the year, you have to drop the comment, love the IzzyVerse. Leave a comment, leave the hashtag, love the IzzyVerse. You'll be automatically entered for the year-end giveaway. The only thing I revealed right now was a Superman Kingdom Come Chrome cover, logo cover, but there's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot more stuff that's going to be part of the year-end giveaway. So if you're a channel member, you get 5 slots. And you'll get an additional slot every time you leave a comment. So if you're not a channel member and you leave a comment on any video that's from now moving forward with the hashtag love the IzzyVerse, it automatically enters. You get an entry per video. So if I drop in 10 videos, you can get up to 10 entries. And if you're a channel member, you can make it 15 entries. So
Very good.
it's going to be fun. It's a fun giveaway. And trust me, you're going to want this giveaway.
Okay.
Because there's a slab in there too.
Ooh, slaberific. LJ, great first appearance on Show Us What You Got. Tell us, what do you have coming up on LJ's Comic Burrow?
The first thing I'm going to do is show off that little backdrop that I ended up getting commissioned. I have that coming up, and I also have the last 2 weeks. Usually I'm about 1-2 weeks behind on all my comic books. So I've actually got a lot of reading yet to do and be able to talk about those books that I just picked up. So that's what I got coming on my show.
Very good. Everyone who's joined us in the last little bit, this is the link that I have highlighted to LJ's YouTube channel. Again, he's new to the comic book community. I'm asking everyone just to swing on by and subscribe to his channel. He was around 65 to 67 when this live stream started, and I'm pretty sure I saw someone say that he's now at 73. If we could have everyone that's hanging out right now just swing by and subscribe, we would greatly appreciate it, and do the way that things get done in the comic book community. Shout out to channel member Dagger Cards, my man. Happy New Comic Book Day. Thanks for stopping by. Rob, what's happening on Rob's? I'm good, brother. What's happening on Robs.fatstax?
On Thursday, tomorrow, I'm going to play a game of Treasure or Trash with a $48 mystery box from Jimmy Jam's garage sale. So we'll find out how that is. Then Saturday, you and I are going to show up, and we're going to do ourselves our little Only Slab show that we do. We have the Colossus Collector on with us this week, hailing out of one of the
he's one of the 11 Canadians. Up here.
Yeah. I thought it was 12 Canadians. Is it only 11?
Someone passed away.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. And then, of course, then Monday, it's Monday Mail Call, where we open up ridiculous stuff. It's going to be a lot of AOKs, actually. I got a stack of AOKs, and I got some, we'll open up some Silver Age Cap.
Well, you know how I feel about Captain America. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Scotty, what's happening on the SVon82 YouTube channel, my friend?
I have been dropping videos about every couple of days, just showing off random covers from my collection. So I've been putting out those if you like checking that kind of stuff out. But I do every Monday Comic Book Addicts, and this Monday I will have Brandon Mon Comics. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And also, we got the CBC Awards this Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm going to be partying it up and watching that. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it myself. Everyone, I will be dropping at 8:30 tonight my new Comic Book Day haul right from Retro Rocket Comics inside my car. So if you want to take a look at what Retro Rocket Comics actually looks like from the inside, you may want to check out that video. I do an in-depth take on reasons why I picked up the books I did for New Comic Book Day. Also, in the next couple of days, I will be releasing my Mount Rushmore of Spider-Man artists. This is something that's kind of been going around the community that I've been chatting with people about. So I decided to make a video about it. So this Thursday or Friday, keep an eye out for that. The thumbnail will be something you can't miss because, hey, it's Mount Rushmore. But this Saturday, you'll catch me on Rob's channel, like he just mentioned, where we'll be having Colossal Collector come on. And he does have a very impressive slab collection, so you're not going to be missing that. And again, more importantly, next week will be the night where we honor the Comic Army. We'll be giving away the Comic Army box appreciation gift to all the channel members of this particular channel. So again, thank you everyone for spending some time with us tonight. LJ, again, the invitation's there, as is the rest of the panel. And everyone, I hope that you're not dealing with snow the way that some of us up here are. And I see that Cliff has joined us. So Cliff, thank you very much, my man, for stopping by. Happy New Comic Book Day, brother.
Hey, Cliff. Cliff had an awesome stream yesterday. You guys have got to see yesterday's stream. That was intense. So.
I was there for some of it.
He was intense.
Why was he out? He was intense.
It was intense. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm glad he wasn't doing it from a tent.
You definitely got to see that stream.
Shout out to Scotty Vaughn's t-shirt there, everyone. By the way, the Comic Book Community Awards
Dagger's going to be opening my package.
And that handsome gentleman that's on his t-shirt, it's going to be co-hosting it. Good night, everybody.
Thanks, everyone, for watching. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's it. I'm out of here.